Hello, everybody. Welcome to BMV. It stands for Bart Myers Vlogs because I mainly make vlogs, but I haven't had one in a while. Now, this video, audio video, the title is Summer 2019, and I'm just freely talking right now. There's no script or anything, so I'm just speaking from my mind. So, first, I will say that I was filming a video with my friend Albert. He has been in some of my videos. I went to his country house and we were fishing and stuff, and I was recording all that, but we never caught any fishes. Oh, we never caught any fish. Um, we did end up catching like seven at a different place, but they were small. The biggest one was probably like as big as my hand. If you know like how big my hand is, of course you don't. But this video, I just want to say some things that have happened this summer and just stuff that's on my mind. Cause I'm home alone today. Usually, whenever I stay at home alone, I get like kind of in a sad mood and depressed, and I don't know. So I just thought to do this. So first things, I actually got back yesterday from a 3-hour drive to a place in Latvia called Ventspils. I don't know why, but on Google Maps it's called Wentspils with a W for English. I don't know why they did that. And surprisingly, I got second place in Latvia in my age group. I got the silver medal. Here's the sound of it. I mean, on my desk and in my hand. And it's actually, I like this medal because it's kind of heavy. It's good quality. It's got nice design, and I'll remember it. And I was just really surprised because I thought I was going to get like fifth place or something. I wasn't paying attention to how many people were left. And then my trainer, some guy came and talked to my trainer in Russian, and she said that I qualified to compete in the Baltic countries friggin' championship. And I was like, what? Why? And then she was like, because you got second place. I was like, I got second place? And I asked her like four times. Like, I just had a big smile on my face. I was so surprised. And I got second place. And actually, there was one other guy that jumped the same as I did, 1 meter 71 centimeters, but I got 169 on the first try and 171 on the second try. But this guy who got third place, he got 171 on his third try. So I was just one jump away from getting third place, but I got second. Woo! And it felt awesome though, because whenever it was 169, that it was getting really scared because that was gonna be my highest like personal best. Because the championship before that, I literally had 160. So this time, man, I've just gotten so much better, even though I've been missing a lot of trainings because apparently I'm lazy. But yeah, and then I was just so surprised I made that. It just felt like awesome. I was going, I don't even know what I did. I jumped and I felt so much higher than the bar, and it just felt perfect. I was in the middle of the air and I just was like surprised in my head. And then I tried to do the same thing for 171, and I was still pretty like nervous, but it didn't work the first time, and the second time it did. Then it was 173 and I was just too stressed out. I couldn't focus on technique, and I just tried to jump, but I didn't make it. But that is a really high difference because 3 weeks ago I had a competition where people who don't qualify can also come, like for the Latvian championship. But I do qualify and I went anyway, and I got second place there, which is surprising. I got second place in Latvia literally 2 days ago, and I jumped 166 there, which was my new personal best. And before that, I had 160. And then 3 weeks later, which was 2 days ago, I jumped 5 centimeters higher. It's it's pretty insane. I don't know how I did it. And the guy who got first place, he's been training for like 5 years, and he jumps higher by like 3 centimeters every time, 4 centimeters. And he jumped 193 this time, I think. But he did break a Latvian record last championship in February, and he jumped 198, 1 centimeter higher than a 34-year-old record. And yeah, that's pretty insane. Now I'm going to take a pause. For you, it's not going to be long. It's going to be like 5 seconds. For me, it might be longer. So yeah, I just took a short like 30-second break, and I'm probably going to do that sometimes in the video so I can remember what I need to talk about and stuff. So more on the sports, this championship, the guy came and said that I qualify for the Baltic countries championship. So I was like, oh man, when is it? And then it was the 12th of July. And literally the 12th of July, there's an Ed Sheeran concert in Riga. And I already have tickets for it. But I just said, okay, this, like the championship, I don't know. This is like a once in a lifetime thing, so I might as well do this. The Ed Sheeran thing, I don't care, man, I guess. So yeah, July 12th, I'm going somewhere in Estonia and competing. I know that I am not gonna probably even get like third place or fourth place, but still being able to compete in that, that literally means that you are the second best in each of the countries. There's gonna be two people from each country, Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia, from each like track and field sport type. And so it's going to be me and that one like really good guy. We are the two best people in Latvia in high jump, and we're going to be going. So even being able to compete in that still just means you're really good. So I guess I'm happy I even qualify for that. Second thing, today is July 1st. The video will probably be uploaded also July 1st, at least in Latvia, July 1st. My sister will be here on July 9th, and I haven't seen her in like a little over a year, because she was living here for a little bit, but she didn't really like it. But she left in like, I don't know if it was before my birthday or after, but it was either like March, April, or May last year. And yeah, I forgot how long she's gonna stay here, but it'll be like 2 weeks at least, maybe 3. I don't know. And yeah, planning on doing some things. Hoping that she will not forget my Takis this time. Takis are a Mexican chip. Yeah, Mexican chip. They're spicy with kind of a lime sour taste, and I really love them. And Latvia is such a small country. We don't get many deports from the faraway countries, especially like America. Like there's no Gatorade here. There's no Burger King. There's no Walmart. There's no Arby's. There's no Sonic. There's no is it Long John Silver's? Yeah, Long John Silver's. I forgot the name. Thank God there is McDonald's. I love McDonald's. There's no Pizza Hut. Yeah, there's no Mexican candy. There's no salt and vinegar chips. I love salt and vinegar chips. The only thing I think we have Hershey's. We have some Lay's chips, but not all the flavors. We have Skittles. We have Powerade. Powerade came like last year, and a couple months ago came Doritos also. And there's only 3 flavors here, and they're not even called the same thing like in America, but they are the same flavor. Like there's nacho, which is supposed to be the original kind, and then there's, it says spicy or hot something, I don't know. And yeah, I just know there's 3 flavors, but they don't have the same names as in America. And there's this one store and Riga, where they do have some imports from different countries like America, but this stuff is a lot more expensive. Like Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce in America, I don't know, I'm guessing it's probably like $4, which is like €3. But here you can buy it for almost €9, which is like $10 or $11 because it's like imported. And at this store, they also have two kinds of Doritos. They change the flavors all the time, but my favorite, they had one that was like barbecue flavor mixed with lemon flavor. But the lemon flavor was the best. I loved it. The barbecue flavor, I would just take it out and give it to my brother or something. The lemon had the same like ingredients from Takis, and so I loved it. Like, I don't know if they sell it anymore, but I love it. And they also sell Ben and Jerry's there. So, yeah, pretty expensive too. €8 for, like, I don't know the size, but just like a small jar cup thing is €8. Yeah. So if anybody has listened this far, then I really congratulate you, because I know that it's probably boring. I'm not even sure how I'm going to edit this, if I'm going to put pictures, if it's just going to be blank sound, or what it's going to be. But it's already 11 minutes and 37 seconds. And I'm recording with my microphone for the first time. I've had it for a long time. I just haven't used it. And it's plugged into my phone because portable. Yeah. Also in the news, I got a cat. It's on my bed right now. I can turn around and see it sleeping. It bites me a lot. Like, I don't know if it's because it's a baby and it's just crazy and teething or whatever, but it's always, if it's not sleeping, then it's biting you. It's really cute. It's a she. I shouldn't be calling it an it. I should call she a she. I should call her a she. And she's so cute. Just watching her right now. Alright, I'm gonna take another break and think about what to talk about next. Alright, so I will say some people have commented, mainly Latvians, like, of course, because they know Latvian. They're telling me that I should make more videos in Latvian, and I'd really like to, but it's really hard. Like, I would never make a video alone, walking around the city alone. Like, just think about that. Talking to your phone, I don't know, making expressions at your phone around the city, people looking at you. I don't know. I just have some boundaries. Like, I don't care acting stupid on video to millions of people on YouTube, but I'd be scared to talk on a stage of like 50 people on it, or 50 people watching, not on the stage. Also in the news, Keemstar. I asked my grandpa for this guitar that he has, and it's actually a guitar. It's not a ukulele. It is a miniature one though. And so that's why people think it's a ukulele, because they're like, what? There's no such thing as a miniature guitar. But it is. It has the same sound, the same chords and everything. Yeah. So I used Musician, yeah. And I paid for it for 1 week, and I actually learned how to play Seven Nation Army. And then I don't really know why I stopped, but I guess I lost interest and I stopped playing. But yeah, it took me like a week just to learn how to play that. That's pretty good. If I'd ever be like super free, then I would consider learning the guitar more. But for now, nope. Alright, changing the subject again. That's how this podcast will be. He's not, like, I wouldn't say he's my friend because we haven't actually hung out, but I've texted with him a lot, It's this one Latvian YouTuber. I really like him and his videos. He makes live streams sometimes with Q&As, and those are pretty cool, and I'd like to do that sometime. But the way that he can do it is he can post in the community chat. Like you can see on YouTube, it's like live stream at this time, so be ready to watch it. But for me, the only thing I can do is like post on my Instagram and Snapchat and stuff, and it's just harder for people to get on my YouTube from there. The way you can post on YouTube is if you have like 1,000 subscribers, and I don't yet. But this guy, he gave me a shout out because I donated like 10 euros on his donation, and he's gained me like 200 subscribers. I'm at like 600 right now, which I mean, I'm just pretty happy about. I haven't been getting the views that I really want to. I usually get like 100 to 200 per video. If it's a really good one, I'll get like 400, 500, but that's rarely. Like the PewDiePie friggin' lasagna one, I don't know, it has like 500 I think, or 400 something. 16 minutes and 27 seconds. If you are still here, then you're awesome. You're giving me watch time. Sorry that this is such a long video. If you don't want to watch it anymore, that's fine. I just have no one to talk to right now, and I just want to upload some kind of content. So, changing the subject again. This time we're going to talk about school. So, summer for me is, I'd say, 1/3 over, because there's exactly 3 months of summer in Latvia, and it's July 1st, so 1/3 is already over. It does feel like a long time since I've been in school, but even though I still have 2/3 left, it still feels like school is just getting closer and closer, which I really, really, really hate. You do not know how much I hate school. I can't describe it. How much I hate school in Latvia. Or at least my school. I don't know if different schools in Latvia are different, but my school at least, it's not that it's bad or anything. Like, I know that it's a nice school, and it's for smarter people, because there are schools in Latvia where they don't really care about your grades and stuff, and the teachers don't care. But this one is like more strict, and lots of people have said that. I really, really hate school here. Hold on a second. Okay, so like, there are some English schools in Latvia, but my family here really wants me to learn Latvian, which I have kind of. You've seen my video where I speak in Latvian, and one of those English schools, or most of them, they cost a lot of money, and there's just no point to pay that much money if I could go to Latvian school for free. I mean, it's just like, let's say you can get a free car, but you have to replace 2 tires. Let's just say that, instead of paying full price for a nice car, then you won't have any money to use. I don't know, that's a bad example, but that's all I can think of right now. I'm getting more tired the more I talk. But the subjects that I hate the most and that are the hardest are histories, because you have to remember all these dates and stuff, which is really hard for me in Latvian. Like, I'll get them mixed up and stuff. And just remembering all these events that happened, there's so many like ancient words and stuff in Latvia that I do not know yet. And so in history, just one word can get me really confused, and I'll think something different. I don't I don't really like biology. I mean, biology, it is interesting, but the whole school year, biology was really hard. And then during the last part, I actually started studying like really hard for biology, and I got, I'd say, normal grades for me, like above average for me, and that was good. Geography, it was really bad at the beginning of this school year, but then I started to understand things, and even without barely studying, I got good grades on it. Yeah. Then the other two hardest, no, actually three. Literature, because of Latvian literature, and I just hate reading, and we have to read a lot in literature. And then there's Latvian language, where you have to learn Latvian grammar, which is super hard. Like, nothing compared to English grammar, because there's just so many things that are like in Latvian grammar that you need to know to speak. Of course, I speak with lots of grammar mistakes and people still understand me, but I don't know how they do it. Like my brother, he's lived here for 5 years and he learned Latvian just by living with my family. They speaking Latvian around him, and he learned it like how a baby would learn English, and he has the grammar right too. But for someone who just comes and learns, the grammar is the hardest part. Yeah. And last and least, Russian. Now, whenever my parents signed me up for school here, they didn't think about if I wanted to learn Russian or um, what was it? Or German. Now, German, the letters are the same, or at least most of them are the same as English, so that's one plus. Some of the words sound the same, that's another plus. The uh, the accent isn't as hard, that's another plus. And less people study in German class, so I guess it'd be that's just some kind of advantage. Now, Russian, the letters are different. The accent is super hard. It's super hard for Russians to learn English. So I'm pretty sure it'd be the opposite. No, not the opposite, but the same, the other way around. English to learn Russian. And man, I don't know, but Russian language class is what I've been thinking about the most. That is the hardest and that I do not like at all. Like, especially whenever we have to read stuff out loud during class in Russian, I have like the worst accent there. Of course. Yeah. So I didn't think that this video would be this long, and I'm not sure what else to talk about, but 4th of July is coming up, and this will be my second year without 4th of July. Since June 26th, I have been in Latvia for exactly 2 years. It has felt like longer for some reason. I don't know. I know that I've grown a lot and I've changed. So once I go back to America, people see me, I'm going to be a lot taller and maybe look a little different. I know that I've gotten more mature since I've been in America. My Latvian friends probably don't believe that, but yeah, I was a lot more immature in America. One thing that's really hard in Latvia is getting a girlfriend. I know that at this age, having a girlfriend, like, some people just don't think it should be a thing at this age. But I don't know how to describe it, but I just want somebody to love besides my family. Somebody that I can talk to like all the time and just make me smile. And I am a cuddler. Like, man, I can't believe I'm saying this on YouTube. Just, I don't know. But none of the girls are really serious here. Most of them just want to hang out and act cool. None of them really want to be in a serious relationship. Yeah. And I read this thing online. I don't know if it's true, but I feel like it could be true. People who take longer showers and hot ones, they feel lonely, and the warm water on their body, it feels like somebody comforting them and cuddling with them. And I mean, it just kind of made sense to me because I don't really give hugs to anybody, and I don't have anybody to cuddle with or anything. So I do take long hot showers, and it feels nice. And I guess, yeah, I'm kind of falling asleep during this thing. I don't know how long it's gonna take to upload this to YouTube, but at least the time out of my day is going away because it's curing my depression. No, I don't have depression. All right, I think we can do one or two more topics and then I'll be done. Just let me think for a second. All right, so America. Some people have asked me when I will go back to America, and I say, I don't know, I'm not sure. I have told some people before, whenever I have made my mind up, like I said, after school, like after the 12th grade, because I want to go to college in America, and I do want to live in America whenever I'm older. The reason why I came to Latvia, I shouldn't say why, like, because that's family stuff. But I came here to have a better life while I'm still young and I need people to take care of me. And, yeah, so that's why I'm in Latvia. But I will say I really, really miss America. I just love it there. Some people are so confused why I love it there because, like, where I lived in America was practically the country where I lived in a place where there was literally just 1,000 people. Before that, I lived in the country where there was literally one house like a mile away. So we were practically in the middle of nowhere. But I just loved it there. It was a pretty big house. I had my own room. At one point I didn't. I lived with my sister in her room, but that was still nice anyway. I just love it out there. You can do whatever you want. It's peaceful, it's quiet. I love the weird weather of Oklahoma, the state I lived in. One day there can be a tornado, one day thunderstorm, one day clear skies, one day hailing. During Christmas, maybe snowing. I have gotten blizzard in, like, there was really a lot of snow and I couldn't go to school because the bus couldn't come out there. I just love it out there. And then before that, I'm not sure what year, I'm guessing like 2013 or 14, I lived in a town 15-minute drive away from my grandma's house that was in the country. And there was, I don't know how many people live there, but that was a pretty bigger, like, kind of big town. Nothing compared to a city, if you're thinking that. I don't know, if I'd give a guess, I'd say probably 5,000 or even more, probably more, because it was like 10 times bigger than the town I lived in before I moved. They've really upgraded there. Since I've been there, they've had lots of more stores and stuff, and I'm glad to see that they're upgrading economically. Yeah. My cat is sleeping right now. Yeah, she's gonna fall back asleep. But yeah, I really miss America, and I would I would move back there any second, literally any second. The only reason why I am in Latvia is because of my family. I have told this to some people. I don't know if I've even told it to my family. But yeah, I'm just going to let it out there. I'm only staying in Latvia because of my family. Like, I love them. I've got more family here. No, I don't have more family, let's say. But if I ever moved back, I would feel like a huge asshole because I'd feel like I betrayed them somehow. It's like, I've lived here 2 years, everything's fine, okay, I'm moving back. Like, at one perspective, I feel like they should understand. At the same time, they'd be really sad, maybe even mad, because, it's like, it's like a really stressful situation. So you'd probably just get like mad and sad and confused, and it's like, no, why this, that? I wish, this is how I wish it would be. Let's say my dad, his family, they lived in America. And let's say my mom's family, they lived in Mexico. That would be a lot easier for me because I could travel a lot easier. The airplane tickets would not be 1,500 to get there. I would be able to visit kind of like 8 times a year or something, at least 5, because the tickets would not be nearly as expensive. And yeah, I could trade living there for like a couple months, then here for a month, or one time there, a year there, a year there, a year here. But no, I'm literally on the other side of the world. And I've changed my lifestyle. But yeah, sometimes I wish I could just talk to a therapist and ask somebody what's the best thing to do. Because I can't talk to my family about it because, of course, they would tell me what they want the most. And I can't talk to my friends about it because they don't understand really. I just want someone to talk to that doesn't have any sides of any family, and I would just want to explain my feelings to them and they can tell me what's the best thing to do. But yeah, that's how I feel, and that's how I felt for a long time, that I would move back to America anytime. It's just at the same time I wouldn't because of my family. I wouldn't want to abandon them. I know how sad my brother would feel with me not in the house anymore, and my mom and everybody else. And I don't know if my friends would be sad or whatever. I'd still probably text them and stuff. My mom knows that I want to move back for like college, and she's still even like not so happy about that. So just imagine me going away right now. I don't think so. And I even had a dream once where I did move back to America, and it felt like real life though. Dreams feel like real life. And like in that dream, I was in America, and I just felt so sad because I missed my family over here already, and like my heart actually hurt. And so I woke up the next day, and I was just like, okay, yeah, I'm not moving to America anytime soon, I guess. And yeah, I guess the dream helped me realize that a little bit. And I'm getting really tired. It's already been 34 minutes. I think I'm going to end it here. If you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comments below. Maybe I'll have a live stream one time. So you can ask questions live, or I'll do another video like this. I'm about to pass out, so I'm going to end this, try to edit it, upload it, and then sleep a little bit. If you guys liked it, leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And if you watched this far, then you are a legend, and text down the code word, not text down, leave a comment down below, America is funny. No, don't do that. Meow. Okay, yeah, meow. Not text. Comment in the comment section, meow, if you have listened this far, because I want to know how many people have listened this far. I can barely even talk this far, so if you listen this far, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm about to pass out, so see you in the next video. I don't know if I'll have a vlog or a video like this or whatever. I'm gonna be pretty busy for the next like 3 weeks. After that, I don't know, probably crying about school starting again. See you later. Bye.